直接登录，共享屏幕，一直全部准录。
Hi guys. Okay.
Good morning. We can't hear you. Hello. Hello.
Hi guys. We
Well, there we have some sound. Good morning.
start the. Guys, can you hear my voice? Yes. Okay. Good. I will let our sales director say something first.
Hello. Hi guys. Yeah. Welcome to our training. Yes, I can see you, Yang. How are you? And dear friends and dear clients, welcome to our training this time. Today we will prepare a senior course for you about installation of our microinverters, both single phase and three phases. And later we will have a troubleshooting training. So we will give you some introduction about the most frequent questions, a problem occurred during the maintenance and installation. All this training will be held by our technician, Crystal Wu. Okay. So later, if you have some question, please type in the dialogue frame, and we will also have some stuff to answer for you. Okay, so if there is no problem, we can start. Okay, start with training. Please come.
Okay, let me introduce myself. This is Chris Wu, the technical support engineer from Hoymiles. Let me share my screen. Okay, like my colleague said, today's presentation concludes two parts: the installation training and the troubleshooting training. I will start with the installation training. This part is divided into three parts: the bus cable installation, the daily chain installation, and the detail installation. First is the bus cable installation. If you have any questions during the speech, you could tap on the conversation window and my colleagues will answer for you. Before that, as we know, the HM series is our popular product. We have three types: single unit, 2-in-1 unit, and 4-in-1 unit. And each type has three models. The suffix T means the trunk, means it connected by bus cable. The maximum unit per branch depends on the model you choose. For example, if you choose HM 1500T model, the maximum unit per branch is 4. It is noted the maximum unit number is calculated at 10 AWG line and 230 grid voltage. The equipment we need is panel, rail, microinverter, screw, AC subcap, AC bus connector analog tool, AC subconnector analog tool, AC bus end cap, AC bus cable, AC extension cable, and DC extension cable. When you install the microinverters, there are actually 4 methods for panel layout you could choose. First one is place one row vertically, but need 1 meter DC extension cable for use on the further panels. Second is place one row horizontally, but need 1.2 meters DC extension cable used on the further panels. The last 2 methods is place 2 row vertically or place 2 row horizontally. These 2 methods don't need any more DC extension cable. During the installation, you may meet some problems. This is the example. If the 2 inverters that are far apart from each other on the roof, you should take a proper AC extension cable to connect them. If there is an unused AC bus connector, I think you should install an AC subcap on the unused one to protect it from the water or any other things. This image shows the solution for making multiple branches. Okay, this is the diagram of the microinverter installation overview. You can see. Okay, let's go into the installation. We have to install the bus AC bus end cap on the AC bus end cable. Firstly, uses the bus connector analog tool to unlock it. Loose the 3 screws with the screwdriver and remove the extra cable. Screw the cap back to port and plug in the AC bus end cap. Plug the upper cover back to the bus connector. Then fix the AC bus end cable on the rear. Mark the position of the microinverter on rear and attach AC bus cable to rear with cable tie. Then install the microinverter. Fix the screw on the rear and hang the microinverter on the screw and tighten the screw. As we can see, the silver cover side of the microinverter should face up. Then push the AC connector of the microinverter to the trunk cable connector. If the connection is good, you will hear a sound of click. Then to install AC end cable, Open the AC bus connector on the last inverter with the unlock tool and insert one side of the cable into the cap. Tighten the screws and then tighten the cap back to the port. Plug the upper cover back to the bus connector. Connect the other side of the AC and cable to the distribution box and wire it to the local grid network. It is noted that match the live neutral and ground line into the slot accordingly. Then create an installation map. Pair the removable serial number label from each microinverter. And affix the serial number label to the respective location on the installation map. Then to connect PV panel, mount the PV modules above the microinverter. Connect the PV modules DC cables to the DC input side of the microinverter. The final step is energize the system. If applicable, turn on the AC disconnect or circuit breaker for the branch circuit. Turn on the main utility grade AC circuit breaker. Your system will start producing power after about 2 minutes wait time. Okay, let's talk about the daisy chain installation. The main equipment is similar as the bus cable installation. What we need are microinverter, DTO, AC and cable, M8 screw, and the AC and cap. The main tools we need are multifunction wrench, wire cutter, wire stripper, slotted screwdriver, multimeter, and a screwdriver. The first step of the daisy chain installation is install microinverter. Mark the approximate center of each panel on the racking. Install the unit shown as below. The silver surface should be fixed up as well. Then tighten the screw and fix the unit on the racking. Our suggestion is the microinverter should be at least more than 2 centimeters above the roof surface and below the panel, which in order to ensure better signal quality between the microinverter and the DTU. Okay, then to connect the AC cables of microinverter, plug the AC connector of one microinverter into the connector of the next one, one by one to connect to make a continuous AC branch circuit. Install the AC AND cap on the AC connector of the last microinverter in the AC branch circuit. Then connect the AC AND cables. Connect the AC AND cable with the microinverter's AC male connector. Then connect another side of the AC AND cable to the distribution box and wire it to the local grid network and close the distribution box after the wiring is completed. The following installation steps is same as the bus cable installation. Create an installation map, connect the PV modules, then activate the system, and everything is done. About the DTU installation, as we know, we have two kinds of popular products, DTU Lite and DTU Pro. Compare the DTU Pro to the DTU Lite. DTU Pro is able to extend the data storage capacity by using the SD card, and it's up to 32 gigabytes. And in open space, the maximum communication distance is twice of the DTU Lite. The DTU Pro also supports export management, and it has the external antenna, which will improve the communication quality. We can find two 2.4 gigabytes antennas in the box and screw the antenna into the Wi-Fi port and the 2.4 gigaport respectively. There are two installation methods for DTU Pro we can choose. The first one is mount the DTU on the wall, screw the bracket on the wall, but please choose at least 2 screw holes to fix the bracket. Then match the bracket's upper buckle with DTU Pro. Match the bracket's lower buckle by gently press the lower side of the DTU Pro until hear the click as well. Please make sure the antennas are vertical to the wall. The second option to install the DTU Pro is more easier. Just place the DTU on the table, but also need to make sure the antennas are vertical to the table. Then we have to configure the DTU Wi-Fi. Please use your setting device, smartphone or laptop to search the surrounding Wi-Fi signal, and you can find the DTO's Wi-Fi named DTO-L with the last 8 digits from the DTO serial number. The final step is set up internet. Whatever you use, Wi-Fi or Ethernet, please log into the installation app and approach to operation and maintenance page, and then click network configuration. And you just complete the network configuration step by step. Okay, the second part is about the troubleshooting. I will introduce the troubleshooting for microinverter, DTU, and monitoring platform. This table shows the status of the LED indicator and what they mean. For example, look at the flashing red with 1 second interval. It means the power grid is abnormal, and this is the very common problems you probably meet. You can also find this table in the microinverter user manual. Okay, when you set up the microinverters, there are many common problems you might meet. I will open this video for you. Okay, as we can see, if this video shows the test protocol about LED light doesn't flash. Now please measure the voltage of the PV panel first and check if the reading is within the normal range. And connect the PV panel you measure to one port of the microinverter and measure another port voltage of the microinverter at the same MPPT side. If the voltage is normal, please watch the LED for at least 15 seconds. But if LED is still not flash, it means the LED light might be broken. Okay, let's just finishing this video. He's already connected the panels to the one port of the microinverter and measure another one. We can see the voltage reading is normal. Look at the LED indicator, it doesn't flash. So it means the LED indicator might be broken, and you can contact us for the warranty. If some panels show low production on the monitoring platform, please check the power graph firstly. If the low power occurs at the same time of day and the microinverters everything is good, the panel should be shading or other environmental factors. If the microinverter shows offline, please check whether the PV module is connected and check whether the MI ID is correct or the distance between the DTU and the microinverter, whether they are far away. If the alarm shows input under voltage, there are two situations. The PV voltage is close to 0 and the PV current is too large, but it worked normally before. It means the microinverter DC is short circuit. Please replace it directly. But if it still not work normally, start with installation. It means the DC extension cable is used, and if the extension cable is connected incorrectly, please check that. And if the alarm shows no input, please confirm whether this port is connected to the PV module and measure the PV panel voltage and check if the reading is within the normal range. If the PV voltage is normal, please check the DC cable connection between this port and the PV module is good or loose. If it shows grid disconnection, please check AC breaker firstly, and if poor contact of the male and female connectors on the inverter AC side will cause long-term heating, and the burned out of the AC male and female connectors will cause a short circuit and cause the breaker to trip. These factors will all cause this alarm. If the alarm shows grid overvoltage, please wait for some time for the grid voltage back to normal range. If it not, please change the parameter of the grid profile on the monitoring platform, or contact us and we will fix it for you. Okay, there is another video for the grid under voltage. If the alarm shows grid under voltage, please check whether the connection point between this faulty inverter and the previous inverter is disconnected or the wiring is wrong. If all the connection is good, please measure the voltage at the AC end cable. Like this man doing in the video. It tested the 3 times at the AC end cable and once for 2 poles. If all the readings are normal and the monitoring platform still shows no production, it means this microinverter may be broken. If the alarm shows the grid under frequency, the grid frequency is close to 0 for our microinverter in the sites. Please check if the AC breaker and the RCD in the distribution box has tripped. This table and the next table shows all the alarm codes in the monitoring platform, and each code is according to one alarm name, and all of these codes constitute our monitoring system. You will also find this table in the user menu. About monitoring platform and DTO troubleshooting. If there is no DTO's Wi-Fi displayed on the Wi-Fi list page, I think you could follow this test protocol to shoot a video for us, and we will check it and give you the warranty for the DTO. Power on the DTO and record the DTO serial number firstly, and press the reset button for at least 5 seconds before releasing. After reset the DTO, please check the LED light flashing status of the DTO for at least 20 seconds, and try to search the DTO Wi-Fi for at least 30 seconds on both your phone and the computer. At least use 2 devices to search the DTO's Wi-Fi. And remember to refresh the Wi-Fi list at least 2 times. Please look at this video. This man is press the reset button. And showing the LED indicator status to us. And now he is trying to search the Wi-Fi list. It is not much clear, but we can see he didn't find any DTO Wi-Fi in this list. If the same thing occurred in your DTO, you could shoot the same video to us and we will give you the warranty. If you are not able to access the Wi-Fi configuration page, please change the IPv4 protocol of the computer to the specific IP address. After connecting the Wi-Fi of DTO, enter the URL as the same IP address in the browser to see whether the local Wi-Fi configuration page can be entered. And press the reset button for at least 5 seconds before releasing and enter configuration page again. If it keeps not working, please take a video about all the steps above and contact us. If the D2 Pro doesn't connect to the internet after changing the network mode, the phenomenon is the second LED of the D2 Pro won't always be green, even if the internet mode is changed. Please check whether the app version is latest and check whether the internet model has been changed successfully. And power off, then power on D2. For all these steps didn't fix the problems, please contact us. If D2 Pro shows offline on the monitoring platform, please make sure the router Wi-Fi password you entered in D2 correct, and make sure the router is active and the distance between the D2 and the router is close enough. If you are failed to issue comments in the local app, please check whether the app version is latest and check if D2 Wi-Fi is always connected to your mobile phone. If you can't log out of monitoring accounts on the website automatically, please change to Charming and clear cache of the browser. If the plant is online but there is no data upload to the monitoring platform, please click networking command. This is some solutions for this problem. If the plant shows the serial number doesn't match, the best way is to send the networking command. As we can see, the networking command is in the page of the plant operation and maintenance page. You could find this button on the home page. How to issue networking button in the application? Please choose the plant that you want to change and click Edit button, and then enter the setting page. You will find the networking select. Please tick it. And how to change currency unit and price in the application. In the same setting page, please fill in the currency unit and the unit electricity price. Okay, if you can't fix all these issues by yourself, please feel free to contact us and we will help you out. And the following part will be some frequently questions the customer intend to ask to us. First question is, can we connect different microinverter model at the same string? The answer is yes. The microinverter system is flexible, but the current on the string cannot exceed 2.5 amperes. Which means if you're under the requirements, you even can connect a 2-in-1 unit and a 4-in-1 unit in one string. Can we connect two panels of different specification to one side of the microinverter? The answer is no, because there's only 2 MPTs for 4-in-1 units. We strongly advise you choose 2 same panels on one MPT side. Can the microinverter be connected to 2 in-series small panels or thin film panels? If the open circuit voltage at lowest temperature less than 60 volts and the maximum input current less than 10.5 amperes or 11.5 amperes, depends on which model you choose, you can connect 2 in-series small panels. Just connect that's the Hoymiles microinverter itself needs to be grounded. Actually, there is a ground line in our ACN cable, so it's not necessary, but some countries request our microinverter need to be grounding on the rear. So you can see these pictures. You can use the screw to mount the microinverters to the rear. Can Hoymiles microinverters turn off the DC power when the grid goes down? Yes, Hoymiles microinverter is integrated with the anti-aligning function, which will make sure the DC power will be cut off if there's any issue on grid side. Does the Hoymiles microinverter meet the rapid shutdown requirements? Yes. We present this CSA certification. It will prove us our microinverter has the rapid shutdown capability. What is the cost per year of the monitoring platform for the homeowner? It's totally free for the users. Can Hoymiles microinverters be used in off-grid systems? The current model for Hoymiles have on the market are all grid-tied microinverters. So our microinverters are not supposed off-grid. Okay. This is the whole presentation for me. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, if you have any other questions, please tap on the conversation window.
Okay, so guys, yes, thank you. We finished this presentation of training. We will leave you half an hour for question. If you have any questions, commercially or technically, please type in the dialogue frame. We will answer you. For technical questions, Chris will answer for you. For commercial question, I will answer for you. Later I will upload this video of training to the YouTube, and you can watch it later. And yeah, no problem. Okay, so first question. Okay, somebody. What's the highest, the biggest watt of microinverter you have? Yes, currently we have the new model called HMS 2000 watts. This is our new product with 4 MPPT. But now we just start a trial production with 100 pieces. And in June and July, we will start a second batch of production. Yes, 2000 watts. Okay.
Okay, for the first questions, can Hoymiles inverter work without DTU or internet connection? You can use the microinverter without DTU, but this microinverter will not link to our monitoring platform, and we can't send upgrades or any other remotely command to the microinverters.
Some case in Germany for a balcony system with 4 panels, 2 panels. Somebody don't use our smart meter. No, don't want to use our DTU because it's a little expensive. They use a kind of smart meter to show the data from microinverter. This can be okay. Okay, any news connecting? Yes, we, yeah, thank you. I think I already answered you by email. We already launched 6-in-1 EXA microinverter in China. Now we are shipping HMT 1800 to Rotterdam. For 2250 watts, we will launch later. Maybe in July. Yeah, in July we will start mass production of 2250. Yeah, okay. For 3 parties monitoring system, yes, it is possible, but we need a MOQ. We can provide you IP API or Modbus protocol for third-party monitoring platform, but we need a MOQ, at least 1,000 pieces per year. Okay, can we use the blah 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 for?
Yes.
Yes, no problem. I think for half cell 540 watts, it can match with our HMS 2000. No problem. Okay. Hello, Manuel. Yes, I think high frequency. I think our microinverter is this high frequency technology.
Because we have the islanding detection. If your frequency is too large, it will trigger the islanding, will automatically shut down the microinverter.
Okay, somebody asked me, do you have someone internal providing a webinar in French? Yes, I can speak French, but yeah, I can speak French, but my team member only speak English. Later, we will consider how to manage a multiple language webinar. Yes, let me think. Yeah, maybe later we can prepare a video in Spanish or in French, in Portuguese. Then we upload to YouTube. Can I know what's your production capacity per year? Ah, okay. I see, man. Yeah, we can produce about 800,000 pieces of microinverter per year. So no problem for all the orders around the world. Now we have a new factory. We want to double the capacity. To zero export using microinverter. Yes, we have a DTU Pro with a port RS 485 port, but you need to have a smart meter. With a smart meter and our DTU Pro, you can realize the function of zero export. Yes, it is possible. We now yes, in South Europe, like Greece, and East Europe, like Croatia and Portugal, they are requesting us to provide a zero export function. We sell a lot of smart meter and DTU Pro, so no problem. Oh yeah, sure. In some Asian countries, I think also in Middle East countries, they request a zero export. We have such experience, no problem. Okay, so any other questions? Okay, it's possible to program grid frequency.
Yes, we can change these parameters in the grid profile whenever we want. Yes, okay. After the installation.
Yes, after installation, we can remotely change the parameters of grid by DTU Pro. Yeah, no problem. Later, if you don't have a question now, it is okay. If you have any question later, you can send us the email. How many we can link?
You mean how many panels?
Capacity, yes. Now we have 1,800 HMS, 1,800. This is a 4-in-1 type. Yes, we can connect to 1,600. No problem. Guarantee said that was a delay of replacement today.
We have 12 years standard warranty and which can extend to 25 years.
Yes, during the warranty period, if there are some problem occurred by us, we can change for free, replace it for free. Yes, I think we have integrate the data of our microinverter into the PV Soul database. But currently, we just update HM series. For new product, HMS, HMT, we will update it later because they are new products. HMS has 4 MPPT, HMT has 3 MPPT. We will upload this data later. I think okay. No, we only have a HM 1500. So I think with HM 1500 you can connect 4 panels. 4 panels. The power range is up to I think 430 watts. So you can connect the 4 panels up to 430 watts. Okay, we sent the replacement to our distributors, and the distributor will exchange or replace the kaput microinverters from the installation site. The product integrate to. Do we have email? Yes, we have OND files for you in PVSys program. Yes, we can provide, but currently we only have HM series. So later, if you have a OND, if you want OND file, please send us an email and we can provide you such OND file. But currently only for HM. For HMS, HMT, we will provide it later. Protocol. Protocol. Hello, Manuel. What do you mean, protocol? All the products tested before. How are the products tested before shipping to customer? Yeah, we have a procedure of QC, quality control, internal in our factory. Yes, we have certified by ISO. So yes, we have done this QC procedure for each product. If you want details, I can share you the procedure later. Okay, no problem. Later, if you have any questions, you can send email to this mailbox. My box. Okay, and awesome. 你的是 Chris 是吧？没有姓是吧？没有姓。然后呢？ Okay, so later if you have any questions, please send a mail to this 3 email box. Later I will upload this training of video of training onto the YouTube, so you can watch the video later. Okay, so if there is no further questions, we will end up this training today. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for your participation. You might want to hide the mails video upload to YouTube. Okay. No. Okay, no problem. We will hide the mail. Okay. Can you send? Yeah. Okay. I think we already sent this presentation files to you before the training. If you want another copy, just send us the email first. So we know who you want this file, and later we will send the file again to you. Yeah. No problem. Send us the email first, so that we know whom we will send the file to. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Merci. De rien. Bye.
Okay, thank you guys. I will end this presentation and this training.